The world of the Witcher books and video games is a large and varied land, full of vicious creatures, warring humans, and the dying elder races. To look into the lore of the world, we need to go back to the very beginning, the conjunction of the spheres. The conjunction of the spheres was a cataclysmic event which occurred 1500 years before the adventures of Geralt the Witcher. There are scores of learned works, dissertations and treatises about this magical cataclysm. However, there is no known reason or single story of what actually happened. It is believed by many that this event was caused by planets aligning across space and time. This caused our universe to collide with another, unknown universe, and from that reality, many creatures never seen before entered our world, and many still do not have their own ecological niche here, and are merely relics of bygone times. The forces of primordial chaos and magic also passed into our world. Many of the manifestations of chaos are the twisted creatures we see and fight today. Among others, these include such creatures as graviers and ghouls. This can sound confusing, but Adam Neville, the author of The Conjunction of the Spheres, explains the event in a very simplistic way. An excerpt follows. The phenomenon itself can be explained in terms simple enough for even a child to understand. Imagine, dear reader, that our world is a ship sailing on a great sea. From its deck we can see another distant vessel. Those are the stars. These vessels each bear their own goods and their own crews. They usually pass us at some distance, barely visible specks, even viewed through a spyglass. Once every 1,000 years, however, a storm breaks above the cosmic sea. A storm so strong it tosses the ships towards one another, making them sail check by jowl. Part of the crew of one ship can, at such times, move to another, and some of the cargo from one ship's hold can spill onto a neighbouring vessel. When the weather calms, the ships separate once again and sail their separate, invariably different ways. The so-called post-conjunction beings, namely monsters such as ghouls and basilisks, are precisely such passengers from another vessel, and we humans are castaways, flung against our will from somewhere far away onto a world previously inhabited by the elder races. Once here, we learned the arcane mysteries of magic, unbeknownst to us before. Before this event, only the elder races inhabited the land. First the gnomes, followed by the elves and dwarves. These races claim that it was during the conjunction that the humans first arrived in the world, although this can be disputed as the first humans arrived by sea and didn't come into contact with the elder races until much later after the conjunction. These early humans eventually mastered some extent of control over the forces of chaos, and so the first sorcerers and sorceresses came to be, giving humanity both a wondrous gift and a terrible curse. As this magic was much more powerful than the magic used by the elves, the humans quickly declared war on the elder races, who did not anticipate such arrogance. Due to their passivity or possibly inability to contain the barbarianism shown by the humans, the elder populations were pushed back and eventually conquered. It was in this way that humans first came to rule the world. The elder races are now slowly dying out, due to slow birth cycles, war, and persecution from humanity. Perhaps their time in this land will soon come to an end, but that, my friends, is a story for another time.